Donut, JaQues Evans. Feel free to ask them any questions you have.
For both of you guys, obviously you've turned over a lot of opponents this season. What do you think led to the success that you guys had, created 4 turnovers tonight, in that regard?
All together, we came out, we had one mindset, we had one goal, everybody play on the same page, no matter what happened, we all keep playing.
Yeah, pretty much what he said, though. We had a hard week of practice, and then, we just wanted to come out here and execute what we practiced all week.
That interception down at the end, what did you see on that play? Can you walk me through it a little bit?
Yeah, in the first quarter, they ran that same concept, post wheel. They ran that same concept. We was in the same coverage. So that one of the routes was kind of open already, but they didn't get a chance to throw it because I think we had got a sack. So then I knew that was one of their favorite goal line routes they like to do. So when they got down there on the goal line, they gave us that same formation, and we was in the same coverage they ran it in. So I wanted to kind of bait them. I knew the route was coming, so I wanted to bait them like I'm gonna run with the post, and then I ended up falling off on the wheel and then picked the ball up.
Their running back's a guy that's going to get his yards every game, but how important was it to counter that by, forcing the fumbles that you did against him, and, how do you feel like you were able to do that successfully?
Sustaining. We came out, we all had sustained, played on the same level all game for 4 quarters. And somebody, they don't like to get beat on, and eventually that ball going to start coming out.
Coming into the game, I think that he was leading the country in like 2 stats. It was like yards per carry and fumbles. So coach had made a big emphasis on the fumble part. Like he gonna cough the ball up and he hold the ball out and he run high. So I think we kind of took advantage of that. The one that I had, I just came in from the side. He ain't see me, punched it out. So yeah, I think that we just took advantage of that.
You held 3 points in the second half. Did you make any adjustments at halftime?
It wasn't really no adjustments. It was more so keep playing, finish. Coach came in there, brought us all up, told us to keep playing. We're playing good defense, so we just got to keep playing. And as you see, we held them to 3 points in the second half.
Yeah, just big emphasis on finishing the game.
Broderick's a guy that we've talked about this year. I go back to what Kahlef said in Hawaii. There's star makers and star players, and he's a star maker. But he made some star plays tonight. Forced a fumble. How good is it to see a guy like that? Doing all the work that he does week in and week out. Getting some recognition for that in the stat sheet.
Oh, that's our big dirty boy. You feel me? So we're gonna put that boy down there. We're gonna let him take up 3 blocks and let everybody else run. And he don't mind doing it, and that's what I love about him. He don't mind going to do dirty work and stuff like that.
Show that. Yep.
In a college football season, every game is important, especially trying to get to this conference tournament or conference championship game. But UAB's one of the teams that were picked ahead of you. How much does this one kind of set you guys up to try to go make that run?
Sure, I believe we want to win every game. You know what I'm saying? So like UAB, they just happen to be on the schedule, and that's we on to the next week. We go week by week trying to knock off each opponent every week. So we could get there. So them having a name or whatever, it don't really mean too much to us.
Same thing. They just the next opponent on the board. So we gonna come out. We just gonna play the next opponent.